Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
2 strikes.
He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a liner. Foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. 1 gone in the Arizona third, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Well, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Patrick Corbin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Carpenter has it. Throw over to Poole in the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail things here 2-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cardinals come to bat in the 3rd inning. St. Louis fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They entered the day leading the league in round trippers, and talking with some of their players before the game, they said they know home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they try to focus or rely on. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit and not trying to do too much, the rest will take care of itself. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi.
Way to go.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Swing and a liner. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first down of the inning.
The right fielder, number 7.
A reminder that we've got Cardinals baseball for you all season long here on the show, as you get a look right there at where we'll be in the upcoming 7 days. Now to the plate, Matt Holliday. First pitch on its way. Bullet back up the middle. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
He got that one pretty
Now
good.
batting,
It just
third
didn't have the
baseman.
right launch angle
Ball.
to carry over the
Ball
outfielder's
spin.
head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's Albert now, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set, and the pitch. Down the third baseline. Rodriguez comes up with it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Into the box now, Matt Wieters, looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Wieters, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here. So he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
In now, Matt Carpenter. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Leading off the inning, Rick Polk, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Rick Polk.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 is taken, but called strike 3, as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. All right, so time now for the Cardinals Road to the Show report, as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper minors. Stepping into the box, Kevin Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Hoskins, a 22-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Standing in now, Vince Rodriguez, and he fouls this one off. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. and it's fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Cleary is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Colton Wong will stand in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, Colton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Owings with the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Into the box, Tim Cleary, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Wong aboard here at first with nobody out. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hoskins backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. One man gone for the Cardinals in the fourth, and the veteran becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
And this one runs up high. Ball one. Three runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hoskins ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
The batter, the left fielder, Peter Borges.
Ready for another chance. Peter Borges hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One left for the Cardinals, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Peralta. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Peralta tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Digging in, Norman Hendricks comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 1-2. Line to the right side. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here's Chris Owings now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Hendricks, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
To 1-2 now. Still 1-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The 1-2. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
3-2, full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit to first. Pujols has it. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Stepping in, Matt Holliday. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. Line drive to center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on
now
base.
Batting, third baseman.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Digging in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hendricks sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Now batting, Albert Pujols. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early and early.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here comes the first pitch. This pitch is popped up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one. Again, another foul ball. Good waste pitch. 1-2.
1 ball.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Here comes Waka on a 1-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So the shutout's still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there they're just one place off the top spot in the NL in that category. Brian James will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for Arizona, number 27, Brian James.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Played on the backhand. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, Rick Polk. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail in this one 3-0. Leonard Pritchard enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 14, Leonard Pritchard.
Stepping into the box, Matt Carpenter. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not close. with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Now batting, shortstop, Colton.
Here's Colton Wong now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Tim Cleary.
Ready now, Tim Cleary. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. But they lead it 3-0. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Kevin Hoskins. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Another one sent foul. Here now the 2-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another 2-2 offering. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive on this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Vince Rodriguez. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Wong. And there's out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes. And he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box now, David Peralta. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. 2 out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
So digging in now, Norman Hendricks. He singled his last time up. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Peralta over at second. Hendricks on at first with 2 down. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Working on hanging another 0. The pitch stays alive, still 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair, still down 3-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Michael Wacha. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, that when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Hendricks is after it. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The left fielder, number 8.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Peter Borges. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The right fielder, number 7, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt. 0-1 the count. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. This ball will be chopped foul.
Nope.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9. Digging in to try it again, Steven Meadows. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 home. To 2-2 now. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Digging in now, Ender Inciarte. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Albert Pujols will get us started in the next half inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Cardinals lead it 3-0. Matt Kennedy is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Arizona, number 2, Matt Kennedy.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Pujols. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Polk in foul ground. 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in, Matt Wieters. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Kennedy has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. Ground ball right into the shift. On to first, and Wieters is set down now, 2 away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
At the plate, Matt Carpenter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
In now, Colton Wong, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This one's down to third. Oh, he has some trouble with it.
Again, with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Stepping in now, Tim Cleary. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. That's in there, base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't irk you a little.
Oh, it does irk you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the ninth, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Michael Wacha is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Bernie Elam enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 33, Ernie Elam.
Into the box, Peter Borges. He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Hoskins is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love. Digging in the switch hitter, Rick Polk. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Ready once again, Kevin Hoskins.
The second baseman, Kevin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there at the knees, strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Carpenter takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Third baseman, Vince Rodriguez.
Into the box now, Vince Rodriguez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Oh, 1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Line toward the gap in left center. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Redbirds took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Michael Wacha earns his 8th victory of the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Michael Wacha. His record is now 8-1. The loss goes to Patrick Corbin. He falls to 2-5. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout, 45,529. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us. Please drive home safely.